Ada Lovelace, computer programmer, England, 1815-1852. What happens when imagination and technology collide? You get Ada Lovelace. Well, Ada herself was a physical embodiment of such a collision. Her father was the poet Lord Byron, and her mother, Anne Isabel Milbank, loved math. Perhaps the combination of her parents' sensibilities was what made Ada so special. Her unique view of the world meant that she didn't just dream of being a fairy. She also knew she'd need to devise a way to fly. Ada grew up during the Industrial Revolution, a time when scientists and artists gathered to discuss new inventions and creations. At one such meeting, Ada saw the mathematician Charles Babbage demonstrate a mechanical adding machine. Ada asked Charles to mentor her, but he turned her down at first. He was working on something new, the analytical engine, inspired by mechanical looms used in the textile industry. To prove herself to him, Ada translated an Italian article about his new machine into English. She added her own notes, making her translation nearly 3 times as long as the original article. She understood that the analytical engine could be programmed to do limitless tasks and described a formula for programming it to calculate a mathematical sequence of numbers known as the Bernoulli numbers. Ada had a vision of Ada had a vision of a general purpose computer a century before anyone would build one. Nah, she was on timing. She was calculating programming to calculate a mathematical sequence of numbers known as the Bernoulli numbers. I didn't even know they knew about those back then. Clearly they did, though. Although Ada and Charles finally worked together, they never built the analytical engine, but they was on timing and they was on that right track. Ada's contributions went unappreciated until the 1950s, when her translation of the article was discovered. Her work on the Bernoulli numbers is considered the first ever computer program. And made Ada the first computer programmer. Ada believed firmly in what she called poetic science, the synthesis of creativity and technology, and that a human imagination could be combined with technology to kickstart the future. Let's go, Ada. And that's why we read this book, because it's so many good stories and real life people that, it's just inspiration. Real quick morning inspiration, man. Have a good day, everybody.